By the 1850s, Britain had changed dramatically. The Industrial Revolution had turned villages into booming cities. Steam engines roared, factories thumped, and smokestacks blackened the sky. But beneath the smoke, a new force was stirring: the working class. Millions of men, women, and children labored long hours for meager wages. Poverty and disease were rampant. Yet amid the struggle, faith became their lifeline. Churches, chapels, and Sunday schools offered hope, guidance, and community. The Methodist and Baptist movements grew strongest among the working poor, preaching discipline, charity, and moral redemption. But religion alone couldn't fix hunger and injustice. Workers began to demand change. Trade unions grew, strikes erupted, and leaders like Fergus O'Connor and William Lovett emerged, fighting for fair wages and political representation. The Chartist movement became the voice of the oppressed. They demanded universal male suffrage, secret ballots, equal representation in Parliament. Their protests weren't just political, they were moral. Many Chartists argued that God had given them the right to justice and dignity, and their struggle was righteous. The clash between faith and power was striking. Church leaders often sided with factory owners, preaching obedience and patience. But working-class preachers turned religion into a weapon for social reform, teaching that God was on the side of the poor and the oppressed. In cities like Manchester and Birmingham, riots sometimes broke out. But faith always remained at the heart of resistance. Hymns rang in chapels, prayers lifted above the smoke, and sermons reminded the workers that moral strength could fuel revolution. By the late 1860s, Britain had begun to respond. Limited reforms improved working conditions, extended voting rights, and recognized unions. Faith had guided the workers not only to survive, but to reshape British society, blending morality, labor, and justice into a revolution that was both spiritual and political. The working-class revolution of Victorian Britain was proof that culture, religion, and leadership were inseparable, that faith could inspire rebellion, and that rebellion could inspire reform. Follow us for daily history.